Or has a 5 minutes of life. Oh, there's 2 scenes after this. Interesting. I do wonder what happens there. Now I'm curious what happens if you do betray. Because I imagine if we can find the answer to that. I do not know where the hell the answers are. Are they just... Do you just get them by unlocking other... By just finishing other endings? I think that's it, though. I don't think I've unlocked any of them yet, but, well, how many endings do we have left? We seem to have, there's quite a few, not counting the ones locked behind those question mark endings, right? Black ones, and then there's some green question marks. What does that mean? Does that mean I have the answer to that? I kind of want to at least look up that symbol, like, look up what that means online. Virtues, slastreward. And by the way, having 2 monitors is amazing, because I do not have to alt-tab to look stuff up while I have a game up. It's the best thing ever. Green question mark on... Oh, the box will turn green when you unlock it. I thought it was something like that. Okay, so now that I definitively know that... Yeah, that's black, so we aren't able to do that yet. But this is an ending in and of itself, and it's green now. Is there proof it wasn't murder? I think we can finally figure that out. I'm curious, and I think there is, and I think she killed herself. I wonder if I unlocked that with that last route I just did, because she obviously had Radical 6, and we found proof that it causes suicidal urges. Alice. The first thing I saw when okay, yeah, there's all that. We read this, and it's horrifying, so let's skip it for now. In general, let's skip it. I say for now. I don't intend to ever read it again. No reason, other than, I guess, masochism. Or the fact that it's close to Halloween, I don't know. All around the room. Okay, I think that we're gonna have a dialogue option here, or we're gonna say dialogue when she does this.
Say something! Please, we don't even know if... Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover, don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves!
Well, it didn't need to, even if she wasn't killed by other people, because I think she stabbed herself, and it's oof.
Oh, I see. I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you? It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards! You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7, Clover, 6, Clover, 3.
There we go. Okay, yeah, it's like 999. Okay, now I know green equals we can do the ending again and get answers. I should have figured there was something like that, because there was something like that in 999. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Yep, I thought that was what this would be about. But yeah, this game's got a lot more endings and a lot more involved with getting them, I think, so. Because, like, there was one to be continued in 999. There's, like, a lot here, and probably more than I've seen, too. Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No. There's no way she'd do that.
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with the scalpel.
All right. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well, the infirmary.
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Like, where else would you get a scalpel, honestly? than an infirmary.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes, I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
So she should have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so. You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
It's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself! Just tell me the truth!
I am.
Then prove it! Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. What is it? There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me. It would have been in the safe.
Oh, well, Alice would have it then.
Fi, can you... I don't feel right about touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing because she's a badass, and I love her. I added that part of the sentence, but it's true. God damn it. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. Ah, she had it. There it was. The journal. Fi turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. Wait, then what the fuck happened to the Excelivir? It should have been in that safe. And if I were Alice, I would have... Actual, she probably didn't know she had it, right? Wait a minute. Then what if Kay really wanted to heal Quark with it? And, like, they had sort of an argument over it? Although, granted, again, I don't think it was clear that Alice had it. There was, the journal. Fine turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped up the small book open. When she looked back up at me, as with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin, but translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216.
Huh?
Turn it to page 216. I love this shit, by the way. This is so badass when he does this. You should be able to read that one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did it as I'd suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know?
Magic, basically. Don't read into it. When you do, it just explodes your brain. I promise.
No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
Like I said, basically magic. Magic in science fiction, everyone. That Ichikoshi just writes that. It just kind of works too.
You just knew.
You just knew. I mean, that's honestly, as absurd as it sounds, I just knew is kind of how the whole morphogenetic fields thing works. Because you just learn things and see things that you shouldn't know and shouldn't have seen. That's how it works. So, it's yeah, you basically do just know. Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say, right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Fi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Yep, we know this, so let me just kind of skip it. There we go.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
I had this feeling that that line would be voice acted at some point. In fact, when I read it, I kind of vividly imagined her speaking it like that. And weirdly enough, yeah, like that, like in the same tone she did, which I find amazing. Fi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyoji, and now this journal entry. There's no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. 2 years ago, 2020, a different pandemic. Oof, man. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. Oof, man. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room were Clover's sobs.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left. And Dio would be the one that would just interrupt that before anyone else, wouldn't he? Although, granted, he has sufficient reason for doing so that isn't just being a dickhead this time, I'd say. And the way Sigma reacted, yeah, he seems to think so as well. But yeah, Dio would be heartless enough to be the one to break that, wouldn't he? Oh, and also, I really like this piano. I like this song here a lot. I don't know if we've heard this one before, but it's kind of epic and suspenseful.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. Then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
Alright, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah, can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Wait,
Quark,
was he given the Accelavir?
you're awake!
Yeah, I just woke up.
Did Alice give him the Accelavir?
Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh god. Quark.
Tenmyoji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. Cute. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to indeed be corporeal, Tenmyoji let out a cry and threw his arms around him. Wholesome.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm
Oof.
fine.
Yeah, knowing how the disease works and having him still be alive, yeah, that would do that to anyone, I think. Quark gave him a puzzled look. Tenmyoji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see the tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyoji deserved a few minutes. I left him alone. So, that's in the trailer. Or not the trailer. I keep calling it a trailer, the intro, because they're cut like trailers, the intros of these anime games. At last, Tenmyoji seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
Yeah. But yeah, this to me means that they gave him the Accelavir without telling anyone.
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
Yeah, I still want to know what the heck's up with his involvement here. Are we gonna finally be told about that? I guess we'll see. Again, I'm hoping that Quark being okay, which I actually didn't expect to happen here, though it makes sense now that it did.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't think he is. Because I think that he is keeping secrets from everyone, and it probably hurts to keep them from Quark. Oof.
So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kind of silly.
Wait, what? Oh no. Do we have it? I gave him a nervous smile and explained. Oh, never mind. Wait. Okay, no. See, Because, like, he's had it before, so. But granted, I think that, because we're in Sigma's perspective, we would have already seen the signs of Radical 6 before this point. I have the feeling Tenmyoji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death is something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Well, we've got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get to the floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. Wait, so are we doing doors here? There's one square for this ending. That's not how it's worked so far. Where there's just more, although granted, I think the main ending was like that. Or the true ending for the first game. So, I guess there might be several endings with doors locked behind this kind of a thing. I do wonder, although I have a feeling something's gonna happen now that will make this be an ending again, but before we get to explore a room, but I guess we'll see, won't we? Warehouse B.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Ooh, I don't know if I've heard this song either yet.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Ooh. I think I have, and I think I remember this.
You're late.
For just how much of a banger it is. I think I remember this might be my favorite one I've heard, so...
Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake!
And fully recovered, apparently.
I feel like I also remember, that's really cute, that, smile Fly has there. But, I lost my train of thought.
I am also relieved.
Oh yeah, I think I remember there being, like, more songs that I really, really liked, like this one in the first game. But I think there's also a lot more music in this game, just like there's a lot more everything else. So, I might change my tune on that, especially because, you know, games tend to save the best music for last, which I think is a smart move, so... I really like this song. I think I've heard it before too, but I'm not sure if I ended up hearing it on YouTube or in the game yet. But I know the song is not used very often, even if I have heard it before.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea for us to tell him, unfortunately. I looked out at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
Is he really like an assassin or something? That would certainly explain, well, a lot of things about Dio. And maybe he has like a ringleader cover for being in like an assassin or something. And that's, like, that makes a lot of sense, but why would he know that unless he's killed people? And like, a lot of people.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing.
I love Fi. And yeah, it does make a lot of sense. It is a bit flawed though, but like, it makes sense. It is harder to hit the head or the arms or the legs than the torso, because the torso is a bigger target. But yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so Senador it is.
I love the way Fi responded to that. That logic is flawed and more than a little disturbing. I love her.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Kay and Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry it up, Vi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
I kind of feel good about Fi being with Dio because, well, I mean, I feel good and bad about it. I feel bad about it because, like, what if he tries to pull one over on Fi? But I feel good about it because it's going to be really hard to pull one over on Fi, so...
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys, there's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
And I don't think Dio's stupid enough to try to pull one over on Fi. I haven't seen what he's seen from her, but I guess we'll see. Are we actually going to do a room here? And again, I'm not going to know unless it happens.
Chromatic doors closing.
Interesting how the same amounts of beeping, but like we didn't go anywhere. Oh, the director's office! Oh, we're back in the director's office in a different ending. What's this place? Why is there a big purple balloon?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
I was not expecting for there to be a room here.
Maybe, or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Alright. So I'm wondering what's in here this time. What is this giant purple balloon? A balloon. You want a quark? Oh, that's cute. I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Yes you are. Really? How old are you? Wait. Oh, really? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised if in this game... Okay. I'm 20. Wait, no way. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, no. What's funny is the reason I believe that is because Clover actually is over 20, which doesn't make sense. She does not look it at all. There's a balloon in the middle of the room. We can't do anything with it. That's significant. And how is it even there? Oh, it's tethered to the ground. I see that. Okay. Globe. Okay, looks like we're actually going to be doing puzzles in here. That other ending that we went into this room in, it was already puzzled through, and we just had the computer. Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper under it. Let's see if we can get it off then. We found a world map. To view it, visit the File tab on the archive. Interesting. There's a screen built into the credenza. I didn't know those things were called credenzas. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? Beats me. Well, my money says that just means I won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go have a look at something else, alright? What is this? No, this is brandy. Pierre Perrin's 200-year-old reserve. You can tell this by looking at it? Man knows his alcohol, I guess. I can smell it. That's some nose you got there. Here, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? Ho. I wonder why it says ho on the neck of it. A ho! It's kind of funny, it says a ho there and there's ho on the bottle. This is the good stuff right here. From the parents 30-year-old reserve. You already told me that. Oh, did I? Yeah, 30 years is pretty impressive, though. Yes, it is. Again, it's even older than that by now. Maybe it's gone bad. It's probably just like water now. I should drink. No, aw, it's probably gone bad. I should drink it. That's some dangerous logic there, sir. Dangerous lack of logic. There's a laser here. Interesting. The left section has a laser shining across it. What's this? Oh! Okay. I didn't even mean to place that there, but it was in my items. I didn't think to place it there, but the game did. Huh. Well, putting the expensive brandy on the coaster didn't seem to do anything. The laser beam just went right through it. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you keep frying it with that laser, you're gonna ruin the brandy. I'm out of there right now. This man and his alcohol. It's like me and my video games. Okay, it's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole, though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle, though. Do you think we're supposed to stick something in there? What's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. Business card holder? Yeah, it's a file. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me log out. Yeah, it's a file where you put business cards. They've got all these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint. Place the business cards in the correct order. Interesting. By selecting one business card and then another, you can swap their positions. I have a feeling there's going to be a hint about this somewhere. Like there's been for this kind of stuff. Well, I guess we can give it a shot. Yeah, there's going to be hints about that. Clearly. I don't get it. Maybe you don't have enough information. Yep, I don't think we do. What's this? One of the training machines you see on late-night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. A what? You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh, huh. How'd you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Okay, here we go! Now we're finally learning what his actual job is. Ever so often one of these babies shows. So he's not just a garbage collector, but it makes sense that he's less tight-lipped now that Quark is okay. Because Quark has not been okay for most of this game. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it, you think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. But yeah, if the world really has gone to crapola, it seems like Tenmyoji and Quark, maybe, might be the only ones that know about the outside world, and I think the reason he's in salvage is because that'd be a really lucrative business with the remaining rest of humanity at this point. With so many places abandoned now. Oof. Locked drawer. There's a hole in the front of it that's shaped like a diamond. Maybe I can fit something in there. I don't see a hint about the business cards yet, but yeah, I had a feeling there'd be more. There's another bottle over here. There's also a red card here. A bookshelf. There's some paint inside it. Interesting. Tablet, and with another missing battery, like in the Golem Bay. It looks like a tablet. Does it work? No. There's an empty slot in the back. So it doesn't have a battery? Guess not. And maybe if we can find a battery, we might be able to turn it on. Alright. Ah, this is cheap, brandy. Alcohol is bad. Shouldn't even exist. So I think it's better to dispose of it safely with... Oh my god, I'll be taking that. Jesus Christ. I think this man is an alcoholic. I think Uchikoshi is also an alcoholic, which is probably where all of Tenmyoji's alcoholism comes from. Especially considering I literally heard that there was an interview where he talked about when he writes for these games, he literally just gets drunk on tequila every time. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Which would certainly explain a lot of the weird shit in these games, so that checks out. Philosophy. I think these are philosophy books. The stuff in here is pretty sophisticated. I'm amazed you could get that far. I flipped the first one open and my brain just said, screw this, I'm out. I feel that. I'm having a lot of fun, man. Literature. This looks like a collection of literary analysis. You think it has any hints to help us get out of here? If it does, we're screwed. I think we'd starve to death before we got through all 4 of those tomes. That's true. Because those are thick boys. Historical adventure. A historical adventure saga. There are 3 volumes. Zero Senior must be a real tightwad if he's stocking this cheap stuff. Might as well be water. Is it really that bad? Well, I'll admit it can't be sure. It's hard to really judge a brandy until you taste it, so... Oh my god! This fucking alcoholic. Is there more? Is there more? About... Are there more of these? Apparently this is a pretty good brandy. Part of the bottles. Okay, no, okay. That's... Yeah. Bookshelf. Yeah. It's just more paint here. Oh, wait. Do we have to switch them around? I guess we do, but what does that mean? What are we gonna do about the paint? There's gotta be some way we can, like, I don't know, see? There's red paint on the wall. Looks like there's an outlet right next to it. Why would somebody put an outlet this high up? Well, it's probably not an electrical outlet. What is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. Interesting. Oh, hello, knight friend. Suit of armor. Well, it's not really a full suit of armor, is it? I mean, it's missing a helmet. So what would we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself, ha! Anyway, it's got some red paint on that neck and shoulder area. Are you sure it's paint? It could be blood. Hey, don't say stuff like that. Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough. And this suit of armor, I think it's got something in each of its hands. Man, there's some weird shit in here. This is an interesting room already. Like, particularly interesting even for this game. Short spear. So he's got a spear instead of a sword? This is a really short spear, though. If you look at the tip head on, it sort of looks like a that's what goes in that keyhole. The diamond, huh? Yeah, okay, so I think that's what I'll do, but let's see what was in his other hand. Let's look at his other hand. Headless of armor, holy something in his left hand. There we go. Slingshot. Interesting. A slingshot. Not the most impressive weapon, but it's simple as hell and it won't jam like a gun. I'm not sure what the hell to do with that yet, but, well, I mean, I'm really curious what the hell this is over here. What's this? Is it one of those vacuuming robots you see on TV? You got me. It looks like a machine of some sort. Well, is it turned on? Don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah, let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. Right. I wonder what that is. I wonder what the heck, though, let's see if it was. It just went black at that point, so I'm not even sure what they were trying to do. But it seems like it's something we need to come back to later. Unless maybe it's not even part of the puzzles and it's important for some other reason. Regardless. There we go. Ha! It opened. There's a key in here. There's something in here. Is it a key? Small key. That's a pretty small key. The tip is circular. Have you seen anything this key might fit into? I don't quite know right now. There it is. I saw that even from over there. Well, the light on the top turned on. Looks like he managed to turn it on. Alright, it's on now. Alright, it's on. Now what? Well, why don't we give it... why don't we give it a face to look at? One of yours? Yeah. Damn. None of our faces work. Interesting. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. So it would... Apparently a woman needs to be doing that. But what woman? Someone here, I imagine. But whom, though? Maybe it's saying that it needs a girl? There's only 3 of us, and none of us are women. Well, maybe if we dress Quark up like a... What the fuck, Sigma? Excuse me? No way, why did you dress up then? No, just thinking about that is making me want to puke. Besides, do you see a wig or makeup or anything around here? How would any of us dress up like a woman anyway? Dude, you totally want to do it. No, I don't. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe. What is it? Do you have an idea? Well, I can't hurt to try. Yeah, definitely worth a shot. Wait, what? Excuse me? How long has he had that in his pocket? It looks like a piece of paper. Now it's a picture. Oh yeah, I remember looking at that in the infirmary. I guess it's worth a shot. Wait, what the fuck? Wait a fucking... You know what it is? It's that woman who died, and possibly also the woman that made Radical 6, who's probably Tenmyoji's wife, or ex-wife. I mean, I guess ex-wife in general now, because she's dead. But, actually, is she dead in this route? I don't remember. I mean, well, I think she's dead, period. But we discover her body only in certain routes because of certain AB game doors. Actually, wait. Does she always get killed? I don't know. Because aren't all the AB rooms used? That would mean that likely, let's say she gets killed every time. Because she always wakes up with the same person, right? Then that probably means... in my... like, that's what I'm thinking anyway. It probably means that unless the person woke up next to her, and she was already dead, I don't know. But, I think the killer somehow was generally able to make sure they were the ones using the room. Because I think only when Sigma opens that door is when we get the reveal. So, anyway. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's like we're in the villain's secret lair. Huh. Didn't think that would happen. I guess the recognition worked. Yeah. But who the hell is that? I don't think he's gonna let us look at it. So, who is this girl? Hey, stop. Wait, That's Akane. I have so many questions. Okay, who does that make him? Could that man be fucking Junpei? Oh my god. Okay, I knew Akane would show up somehow, but... Because that's Akane. Is she a granddaughter? Well, who is she then? Oh, damn it, fine, you've already seen her after all. Thank you, please give me the deets, sir. Her name is Akane Kirsch. I fucking knew it! I've been looking for her for a long time. Why? What the... This man is Junpei! I was not expecting that. I thought he was Santa for the longest time. No! You got it wrong. You carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. And when you don't think anybody's watching you talk to it, I've seen you do it. Wait, so... This man is fucking Junpei. Unless... Huh. Didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic, Tenmyoji. Look, it's not about love and I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay. You don't want to talk about her, I get it. Okay, then that means some timey-wimey shit happened. After the first game. Akane Kurashiki. I can't say I blame Tenmyoji for falling for her back when she was younger. She's a cute kid. But yeah, that means it's literally Junpei. There's no other person that can be except for Junpei. But how is he this old? Clover didn't age very much. That means some timey-wimey shit had to have happened. And he's somehow rapidly aged. Wait, so if Akane's face gets recognized here, what the fuck does that mean, dude? Look. Oh, hey, there's the helmet for the suit of armor. The armor's helmet. There's red paint on it. But I think that means that lady is Akane. But what the fuck does that mean? God damn it! When she resurrected, did she resurrect as an old woman? And did Junpei age too? But like, well, that doesn't really add up because like we saw them leave the place and nothing seemed to really happen and distort time at that point. So like, I really fucking wonder. I don't remember if there were even hints as to when the first game takes place, but considering Clover only aged a few years like a couple or something between this game and the first game, then something happened to Junpei that rapidly aged him. That has to be it. So what the fuck was that? And again, the same must have happened to Akane, and I think then that means that Akane is the dead woman in that room. So was she Zero again? And the reason that Zero Jr. is facilitating everything is because she's trying to, I guess, reverse this now, and the whole Radical 6 thing, and I guess, like, she might have, like, caused the butterfly effect thing to happen by essentially changing the timeline using the morphogenetic fields. Although, wait, hold on, no. It might literally still be Santa. Especially because I feel like his personality and Santa's match up pretty well. Santa was always prickly. And I feel like salvage makes sense for Santa, so I think it could still be Santa. Because it would also make sense for him to have a picture of her. But no, like, didn't they go off together? So I wonder when Santa will come back into this, if he will. But anyway, okay, what's this? Man, this safe is really big. There's gotta be like $100 billion in there. You're such a kid. Maybe there's just hiding something they don't really want people to see. Looks like some videos. I'm not sure, like, I like the way you said that. Let's just open it up and find it out. I don't think. See? Is it locked? Yeah. There's a circular input panel on the top of the handle. Looks like the one on the pressure exchange chamber's door. So we just do the same thing we did then. Okay, yeah, the guide ring thing. Again, they use the same puzzle again. But I don't think we have a hint for that yet. So let's not do that yet until we figure it out. Also, what's this? Can we look on that side of the cabinet? It looks like we can't, which feels weird. Because why would they design it that way? Otherwise, with that closed door, instead of just being the bookshelf, and not the other side of it. But either way, yes, that suits him. Oh my god, badumtis. Paint on the helmet and armor lines up. But I can't really tell what it is from this angle. It looks like it's kind of warped. Wait, are you supposed to put him there? No idea what this thing is. Might as well leave it alone now. Okay. Anything else in this chair? You must be feeling pretty tired, Tenmyoji. All the excitement can't be easy for someone your age. Why don't you sit down for a bit? I'm not so old I need the likes of you worrying about me. That's so? Well, I think I'll just have a seat then. Oh my god, and when you sit in the chair... Huh? What's that? You think maybe it's an eye watching this? I don't think so. I think it's a target. Like a bullseye? Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it. With the slingshot. I was about to say with what, though? But, man, I'm really wondering what the hell that's gonna do. These games are so creative. I love them. I still don't know what the hell the laser's about. Okay, so there's a slingshot, but we need something to put in it to fire it. To launch at the balloon, right? Slingshot. Don't know what the battery is, and I do not know where anything else might be in here. Well, let's see here. What happens if I just try to use the slingshot to... Oh, hold on there. You actually have something to fire? I had a feeling that you need something to fire that we don't have it. Oh, no, I guess you don't. What are you gonna shoot it with, then? With mind bullets. It's called telekinesis, Sigma. Anyway, I figured that it slipped your mind like everything else. Oof. Here, I grabbed this off. Okay, thank you. I was like, I don't see anything else to pick up in this room, so I had a feeling it might be something like this. Just using it. Here, I grabbed this off the floor earlier. And also, I think it might slip your mind like everything else. That's really relatable to me, because lots of things slip my mind. Oh, this is the key we use to start the facial recognition device. Thanks, man. I guess I don't have to use my special psychic powers after all. Oh my god, this game is silly at, like, the right times to keep things from being too... But I also feel like it gets real overboard sometimes. Here goes. Aiming. 3, 2, 1, fire. Nice. Whoa, nice aim. You got it right in the center. I guess something fell out, didn't it? Probably. How the heck do I see that. Okay, well, actually, if I look down, some of the pieces of destroyed balloon. Okay, what? L. I think you're just supposed to see the L there. L-I-L? Wait. Then what's this big? Wait. Can you also look at? What does this lever do? There's a lever next to the chair. Why'd you pull it? What's gonna happen? Come on, it's really hard to figure out. I think it's gonna go back into the wall. Pull the damn thing and find out. Alright. Guess I should start by sitting in the chair. I pull the lever. Here I go. And oh wait, yeah, there is another half of the room, so maybe not half, but it looks like there's a little bit in here. There's not much in here. But there is more, and I knew I needed more. I was like, where the heck could this battery be? Here it is. Looks like there's something on the table. Is that a battery? Yeah, it is. I don't need to be looking at this right now. I can take care of it when I get back into the other room. Okay. P. There's a P painted on the wall in red paint. Letters. We're seeing the letters. Question. If we go to archive. World map. Oh, yep, okay. The world map is where the solution to the safe is. Okay. It looks like there's just the battery and the P on the wall. Pull it again, the chair should turn back around, right? Yeah, whatever. Not like I have a choice. Ha! By the way, that's really cool. That would be such a kick-ass thing to just, like, have in your house. Alright, now, what does this do? Looks like you got the tablet to turn on. Look, something showed up on the screen. Enter a 4-digit password. Okay. I have a feeling that, maybe the red letters are supposed to become the password. I don't get it. By the way, that part of the song, this rattly sound as part of the song, I thought it was my phone rattling on my desk for a second, even though it's literally just the song. This is a coaster, right? It looks like the one on the bookshelf. A coaster, wait a minute. So, I guess we could try doing this. Ah! Huh. Look, the laser beam's bending all around inside the bottle. Yeah, it made a parallelogram. But what does that mean? Actually, wait, is that still starting? Or is it gonna finally give us a hint? A large wooden cadenza. I didn't know that was called a cadenza. I learned a thing from a video game. Amazing. It's just still starting up. You learn lots of things from games, honestly. I really can't do anything with it right now. It's interesting. It has a slow-ass machine if it's still starting up. I don't know what the hell that means. What the hell is this line of paint? Bottom section of the bookshelf. There aren't any books on it now. I think I just need to connect the dots. Like, we're not gonna get another hint. And it looks like yellow to purple. Like black. Wait, why is black on its own? Maybe it's just supposed to mean that you don't do anything with black. I guess we'll see. Purple to yellow, white to blue, green to pink. I think that. And then orange and black, and leaving them out of the equation. Yeah, that is just the song. That's a really convincing phone vibration sound to me. Let's start with white to blue, but I have found with these that starting with the easiest one tends to block the other two, and I think this is probably going to be harder than the other two, so oh boy. Purple to yellow is the other one, and then green to pink is the other one. Am I going to be blocking green to pink this way? As I've already done that. Doing green to pink like this would block at least the same path. Let's try white to blue like this. I'm still going to do purple to yellow. I cannot do it that way. I think it's going to be easier to get to it this way, so I think what I need to do is... I think white to blue has to go through the center here. If I do it like that, then no, pink will... I can't go to pink that way. I'll do white to blue like this. Yeah, I can't do purple to yellow. Okay, because that's the longest distance to travel, let's start with trying to do purple to yellow first, and then going around that. But no, that definitely blocks off white from reaching blue. So, let's see, that blocks off green to pink, so, God, God, how the hell am I supposed to do this? Because green is blocking. See, but this will definitely block out. Wait. I think then that means I need to go. Wait, if I do this. No, like that seems like that's probably gonna. Yeah, that definitely blocks white from reaching blue. If I did this. But no, that definitely. Wait. Well, I'll try that, but again, I kind of enjoy these puzzles, though. It's kind of fun to try to figure out the path that I need. Because, like, having one part of it's kind of satisfying, and then you just need to figure out, man, this one's hard, but it's the third one, so it would be. White to blue is the easiest, but I really can't see a way to not block off. I feel like I might be missing a point here, but why would it work differently? Fundamentally. So I don't think it does. Wait a minute. Oh, this lets white to blue happen. Okay, I'm getting there. Green to pink. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Does that do it? Yeah, there we go. Feels good, man. Good job. You did it. Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside. $100 billion. Video. Oh my god. It's kind of cute that they both have, like, their own obsessions. It is Tenmyojis are more adult. Yeah. Instead of either of those things, it's more red paint on weird objects. And a file? Sorry guys, looks like all we got is a binder and a deer. So a bind deer, oh my god. What up this? Uchikoshi and his fucking puns. The hell is this? Is Zero just making fun of us? Why would Zero just randomly have porn in a safe at this point? Tenmyoji, come on, dude. Alright, so there's a binder in the safe. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. Wait a minute. Business cards, page 1. Here's finally the hint for that puzzle, which will be a hint for another puzzle, because that's how this game works. Alright. There we go. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. The women are requesting the following positions. Carol likes being on the left, and prefers being... Okay, so this is how this goes. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. He likes to be next to Michael. Okay. Alright. I like both of these puzzles so far. So, I'm liking this room. I might be able to do this room without looking anything up. God, I'd love that. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. To make sure we have that set up that way. Then switch the women around accordingly. Yeah, I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right there. So, alright, now. Page docile. Carol likes being on the left. Okay, so for the moment, I'll put her here. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. That means that Anne needs to be below Bob, because Bob's in the top left. That means Ellen has to be one of these two over here. So for now, I'll put her where Sophie is. I'm liking this puzzle a lot, it's fun. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Okay, so Sophie goes... Well, for now, I'll put her there. Kate likes to be next to Michael. She is. So let's try that. Book. Okay. I think it should say something when you're done. And it probably will also come with a, hey, I got it. So, let's maybe switch Lola and Ellen. No, I'm pretty sure I had it right, because that said book. Right? Book. Okay, these two are wrong. Maybe then Carol and Lola can get switched, because I don't think they were specifically mentioned. No? Carol likes being on the left. Okay, yeah, she is. Anne is near Bob. Ellen is above Anne. The Kate could also be next to Michael and Carol. So I think this is right, but... what does this mean? What is this? I might look this up. I wasn't expecting this to stop me, because it seems like I've got the right solution, but I don't think so. I think I'm missing something, and I don't know how, because it makes perfect sense to me that I have the right solution right now. But I think I'm missing something. So I'll try this again. If it seems to be the same result, then I will look it up, because I do not know. It's John, Bob, Tony. Okay, he belongs there. Ian, Michael. Okay, now. Oh! Okay, I did it right that time. I'm not sure what I was doing wrong before. Okay, so Sophie needed to be on the top right, not the bottom right. I think that's literally the one thing I had wrong. I'm glad I didn't look that up. I think this is right. And let's look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something now. Okay, so we'll look at the back of the business cards. Boom. Book, okay, yeah, okay. Book 334. Okay. It says book 334. What does it mean? Well, a book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with... I know what a book is. Hold on, so... Back to these cards. I wonder what that means. It probably has something to do with these. Wait. 3, 3, 4. Right? Wait. That... I think that must mean maybe that this goes here. I kinda doubt it. But... Well, they're putting the good brandy on the coaster, but nothing happened, I think. I guess at the very least, the volumes with 3... Oh, whoops, hold on. Volumes with 3... I'm left to writing here, which I know is not exactly how Japanese usually do it, but... usually they do the opposite, but... I think a lot of stuff is rather left to righty in this game anyway. 3, 3, 4. Okay. Wait, it's an H now! Okay, yeah, that is all I needed to do. It didn't matter which one. It just needed to be 3, 3, 4. Oh, wow, this puzzle's really cool. Okay, so if I sit back in the chair, it's the password, I think. That's 3 of the letters, though. H-I-L, and I think... What was the letter? Let's go back in here. There we go. H-I-L-P. I'm gonna try fill. No. Hold on, what is this supposed to be? Do I have anything to put in there? No. What else is in here? Hold on, wait, there was red paint on the deer. So what does that mean? Deer's looking at me. Buck up. It's just a fit. Oh my god. Okay, I should have figured this was also an item. Wait! That's a mount for the deer. There's red paint on his neck. Also got 2 pegs on the back of his board. You're supposed to put it up somewhere. Yes, okay. I should have figured. I forgot about the paint on it. But here we go. This is the rest of the hint. Oh, here we go. Right. It's an E. Oh, it's help. Okay. Wait, so is it Akane saying help then? Help. Yeah, okay. Oof, yeah, that's what it is. Games are brutal, man. You did it. Good work, Sigma. Take a look at the screen. Huh? Oh, yeah, it's the regular password, not the file one. Since we haven't done anything with the parallelogram, then I wonder if it has something to do with the password. But what the hell would that have to do with it? I don't know what's this. Looks like the password for the safe. Awesome. Now we can open it. Found the same password, view and everything. Yep, okay, cool. But that's the one to get out of here. So this must have to do with the other password, the file one, right? It changed. It's like a puzzle. Okay, so it looks like the file password is locked behind a different puzzle this time, then, which is interesting. It's not normally how that works. It's a silhouette puzzle called the tangram. Move or rotate the triangles and squares to get the shape you need. Selecting the rotate move button will allow you to switch between move and rotate mode. You can rotate a piece by dragging it while in rotation mode. This is a post-apocalyptic game, so if I say suddenly, it kind of already is. Dragging while in the movement mode will move the pieces in question. In fact, probably not even kind of. Once you've made the shape you want, press the check button. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what that is. Let's give it a shot. Okay, I think you need to make a parallelogram, or else why would there be one? Why would there be a hint of that? Though I wonder if maybe there's a hint for this in the safe? Let's just open the safe. I have this feeling. It's supposed to be hard. I feel my brain turning to mush. Yeah, I feel this game. Do it. But I have this feeling that if that's... Let's open the safe first, because I think there might be a hint for it in there, but I also feel like there might be a hint for it in the rest of the game somewhere. I don't read those anymore, because it's really just the characters saying the same thing in different ways. But I might try to read them in future, but I don't know. There we go. All of this game is good. Good job. It opens. Good work. It's kind of empty this time. We're doing 2 things in here. First, we've got, well, 3 things, technically. The AB room keys. This is supposed to be the star cards they were talking about. There are 2 of them. You guys take one, I'll take the other. Right. Repair, so we only need 1 for the 2 of us. The other thing is the key as usual. Yes. Now we can get out of here. No point sitting around. Let's go. Honestly, I feel like we need to make a hint with... What does rotate mean? Oh, okay. Honestly, this... Geometry I was always really bad at, too. Like, I oftentimes, like, when I'm playing Minecraft, I count blocks wrong and make things look wonky and stuff, so... I really think this kind of thing's rather beyond me, and I just want the fucking file password. And you normally don't have to go through a whole new different puzzle that has very little hint about it to do this, so I'm gonna look it up, I'm sorry. And at this point, I reserve the right to look up the shit out of, like, the end game in general, because they're gonna be hard, and I suck at logic things, like, in general. And that's, like, what this game is about, other than the plot stuff, so... Yeah. What? Grand puzzle? Yeah, okay, that literally comes up without me even typing it all in. I forgot it was called a Grand puzzle. Actually, wait. I might be able to do it on my own. Like, if it starts as a square, the parallelogram is rather 3D-ish. So, like, the fact that, like, this is not 3D-ish, like, I feel my brain melting for this. Stick is not great for rotating this thing, honestly. If I can, I might try to do this with the mouse. Yes, okay, that's easier. It's still a little wonky feeling. It's not, like, over-rotating as much. It's still kind of... That's the other reason why. I'd rather look this up than not. I do feel kind of cheaty about it. But the farther in the game I get, this is more of the kind of thing that is likely to happen, so... I looked it up, and I'm just following the solution I found online. On Thonky.com, again, which has some really great guides for this game. I recommend them greatly. These games, this and 999. And I would imagine, Zero Time Dilemma as well, though I don't know. Maybe other games, I don't know. All I know is this guide keeps popping up, like, at the top for the search results, and I think I see why. It's very good. By the way, just these game systems always just amaze me. Just really cool that people can do this with software. I don't know how else to say that. Square goes this way here. Yeah, it's supposed to be this way. I can see it now. In fact, instead of painstakingly looking at the guide, I'll at least kind of start piecing it together from here, because now that I kind of see the shape forming, I think I might be able to figure it out the rest. I feel like this is honestly like a not greatly designed puzzle control-wise, honestly, because it's just really hard to actually do what it fucking wants you to. It feels very unintuitive, basically. There we go. Yeah, it looks more parallelogram-y, but is it going to accept that? Yes, okay, good. Thank you for accepting my wonky shit. Oh yeah, who's the man? It's especially funny to me because I cheated, but also just it's funny. It's a funny reaction anyway. That was amazing. How'd you do it? That puzzle's really hard. Well done, Sigma. Well, I did it by cheating. Thanks, guys. I totally deserve the praise, not really. That was pretty impressive. So, what do you get? Look, I mean, at least the game acknowledges it's hard. I feel good about that. I didn't get stumped on something totally dumb. Look, there's something on the screen. And again, I only get stumped on about 1 puzzle or 2 per room nowadays. I am improving. IILP? What does that mean? The screen says IILP. It means it's another password for this, maybe. Which is why we still have this tablet. And I wonder what the hell IILP is supposed to mean. I have a feeling it's not just letters. It's got to be some kind of acronym or something. Because of these games and how everything always means something. Whew. Looks like it worked. Good job. That was awesome. The screen changed. Hey, it looks different than before. The symbols are different and they're in different places. Well, I really do feel like my commentary is always improving, which feels really good to know. Whew. It's open. You found a gold file. To view it, visit the secret tab in the Archive. Sun, Moon, Star Key. 3 different types of card keys generally found in the safes in each room and used to open the AB gate. Generally. I wonder why they put the word generally there. They seem to always be found there. Although, I wonder if that means that there will be some safes that don't have them. May have already encountered one, but I don't remember that if I did, obviously. Without them, you can't open the AB gate to play the AB game, which means you can't gain BP. In other words, getting one of these cards is the first step in your escape. The Sun Key is used during the first round, the Moon Key for the second, Star Key for the third. Slingshot, an elementary device that uses rubber to launch a small projectile, frequently used by adolescent ne'er-do-wells. Can be used as a necklace, but this is not recommended. The fuck? Michiko's weird tongue-in-cheek for some of these entries, I swear. Test site mystery? The site in question was for a simulated manned mission to Mars held in the Nevada desert. Nevada desert again. Is this an entirely different test, or is it related? On New Year's Eve 2028, the audio logs from the simulation contain a woman's voice, soon to be one of the test's subjects, saying the following. 6 of us are dead, counting myself. There are only 3 left. I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them, not just these 6, all of them, all 6 billion. Most evidence seems to suggest that this is the beginning of the Radical 6 outbreak, and that the Nevada facility was the epicenter of the pandemic. Termite, a general term used to refer to the insects in the epifamily of Termitoidae of the cockroach order Latodia, or however you pronounce those Latin words. That's right, even though they're sometimes called white ants, termites aren't even in the same family as ants. I don't know if I've even heard the white ants thing. They're in the cockroach family instead. Also, king crabs are in the hermit crab order, and the Remoria is in the Persephores order. Man, Michiko's such a fucking nerd, I love him. Have a nice... Oh yeah! I was amused by these. Word 03 says before he leaves, there are a few variations. Have a nice trouble, have a nice tragedy, have a nice trust. I know there's others too. I remember I've heard have a nice traitor. Oh wait, hold on. 3. There's 2 other of these. Conjunctions. Conjunction. A term used in positional astronomy. Put simply, it means that 2 celestial bodies appear near one another in the sky. When used in the context of our solar system, it often refers to a position where a given celestial body is aligned with the Sun. For example, when Mars is on the opposite side of the Sun from Earth, it is considered to be in conjunction with Earth. Mercury and Venus, which orbit closer to the Sun than the Earth does, have 2 types of conjunction. When they are hidden on the other side of the Sun, this is referred to as superior conjunction. When they are lined up on the near side of the Sun, it's called inferior conjunction. Interesting. Tenmyoji's picture. This is a paragraph. This is the photograph. Look at this photograph. Sorry. That Tenmyoji was holding. The subject is a girl named Akane Kurshiki. Akane was one of the people who appeared in this game's sister title, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, as a childhood friend of Junpei, that title's main character. In 999, she was 21 years old. This picture was taken 9 years before then, when she was 12. Look at the left side of the picture. If you look closely, it almost looks like there's a man grinning in the background. Do you see him? Wait, what? Don't worry if it seems a little strange. The spirit medium has told us that the person in this picture is a guardian spirit just looking at her. Wait, what? Left side. I don't see it, man. It must have shown up here because he heard of what sort of justice she had in the store. Decided to see what she was doing. There's such weird stuff in those. I randomly really want to see the other 2 things that 0 says. That have a nice files. I feel like I've seen at least one of them before. Yeah, there it is. Have a nice trick, have a nice trap, have a nice traitor. Yep. Because I always was amused by them. I like how there's documentation of it. Okay, it looks like we only have 1 and 3 now, and 2 is in another room I have. Yeah, we only have 1 and 3 now. How many of these pages do I not have yet? We're definitely getting closer to the end, because, well, 1 page... So, how many pages do I not have out of 16? Okay, those are all ones I have at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 5 out of 16, which means that there are 5 rooms left. We've done 11, so we're getting closer, for sure. But man, this game's huge, especially compared to 999, which I feel like it was like half the size of this game, or less even. It's a huge game, especially if you're like me and you like to ramble constantly while doing Let's Plays of this game, and like freaking rack your brain about everything and its mother. I know it's probably been like maybe even 3 or 4, probably more like 3, but at least 2 episodes before there's been an outro, but I explain why. My recordings have been bigger because I've been wanting to play more of this game, but I definitely need to break those. So I'll see y'all next time. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to, that really help me out. And just keep loving yourselves, loving the world, loving what you do, and just trying to make some of your life free, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I'll see you next time. Bye.